MTE. You are listening to The Competitor's Brain. This is episode number 12, and I am Lauren Fox. So one other thing to consider when you're really trying to improve on who you are and the product that you're putting out there. And yeah, everything that you're doing is a product, believe it or not, whether you're taking a test, whether you're coaching a team, whether you're on a field, everything that you're putting out there is a product. And I hate to sort of make it almost a business what you're doing, but everything that you're doing is part of your brand day in and day out. And you need to be consistent with your brand on a day-to-day basis. And one really good way to be consistent with your brand on a daily basis is MTE. And that is an acronym for more than expected. So long and the short of it is, if you're taking a test or doing homework, for example, not taking a test, but doing homework, and the teacher assigns problems 1, 2, and 5, well, maybe you do 3 and 4. Maybe you learn a little bit more about it that might challenge you in a different way. Maybe you do some additional problems that might help you understand a concept better. Maybe you use an outside source or talk to somebody else that might help you get to a point where you understand a topic better. Maybe you're making flashcards, even though it's something the teacher hasn't assigned. Maybe, as Coach Chapman talked about the other day, maybe you're taking additional swings that are outside of a practice setting. So there are a lot of different things you can do that are MTE, more than expected. And more than expected can be expected of yourself, but it can also be what somebody else expects of you. What's assigned? How can you do more than what's assigned? How can you make the product that you're putting out there even better than what is expected and what has been assigned by the teacher? As AI is becoming more and more prevalent and you want to use AI to shortcut things, well, unfortunately, if you use AI, what you're going to get is the average. You're never going to get something that's going to win you anything, something that's going to be renowned, something that's going to be remembered. What are you going to add that's your personal touch on anything that's going to improve upon what AI can do? Because that's going to be a real thing. I know it already is for a lot of people using it either in the business setting or in a school setting. So how can you do more than expected? Arthur Ashe, who was an activist, but he was also an excellent tennis player, won a number of majors back in the 60s, and a very influential human being. So Arthur Ashe's quote was, "Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can." So start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. And always try to do more than expected.